The Big Ten championship game features the conference's top-ranked offense versus the top-ranked defense. And I think there's some sort of saying about defenses and championships out there or something. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Press Pass. Week by week, game by game. That's how the Badgers have looked the entire season. And it's really no different this week as they get set to face Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game.
This game is about these two teams this year, and both teams have earned the right to play in this game, and obviously, to play for the Big Ten championship, that's a big deal. But I think that our team's got a great focus, and they've had it all year long, and I believe they'll continue to have that. But it's about this year, this moment.
There should be plenty of Badger fans in Indy. Wisconsin's ticket allotment is sold out, but you can still get tickets through Ticketmaster. Seamus Malone recorded the second three-point game of his career in the Badgers' win against Mercyhurst Sunday. Now Wisconsin heads off to Minneapolis for a border battle series with Minnesota, which, as you already know, brings a little extra intensity.
I know when the schedule comes out, everyone looks to those games and says, that's a big one, and that's going to be a fun one. So it'll be just like they were last year. I mean, those were four of the most entertaining college games I've been part of last year. So the games from last year, everybody will remember and how close they were, how intense they were. And, we're definitely looking forward to them.
Both this weekend's games are on TV, Friday night on Fox Sports Wisconsin and Saturday on Fox Sports Wisconsin Plus. The women's hockey team returns home this weekend for the first time in nearly a month to face Minnesota Duluth. The Badgers bounce back from their first loss of the season Friday with a win on Saturday and look to keep it going as they are riding a 20-game home unbeaten streak.
They're going to come in here, fired up, excited, and, it's similar to Northeastern. After they beat us Friday night, they celebrated like, they won the Stanley Cup or won the NCAA championship. That's how excited teams get to play against us. So it'll be a good test for us. Getting back home for our group, I think, is going to be a big positive.
The game times have been moved around this weekend. Friday's game now starts at 5 p.m. and Saturday will start at noon. Tickets are still available for both games. For the fifth straight season, the volleyball team is in the NCAA tournament. This year, they don't get to host opening round matches as they head to Ames, Iowa. And while the Badgers would rather play in front of their fans, Coach Sheffield doesn't see it as the worst thing.
I think they were a little bit stunned and probably a little bit irritated, and that's that's not a bad place to be going into a tournament is with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. But I think we're playing our best volleyball of the year right now, which is what you want to be doing. I think our group is just geared up, ready to go.
The Badgers face Marquette in the opening round Friday at 4 p.m. If they win, they'll face the winner of the Iowa State-Princeton game on Saturday. Off to a 3-3 start this season, the women's basketball team is back in action on Wednesday in the Big Ten ACC Challenge as they take on Pittsburgh.
I like the Big Ten ACC Challenge better when we play at home. But I think it gives you a good sense after coming off 3 games in 3 days and playing 2 other power conference teams to see where you're at on the road and to judge that environment to prepare us for the Big Ten.
Kayla McMorris looks to keep things going as she averaged 17 points and 6 rebounds in 3 games last week for the Badgers. That's the Press Pass for Wisconsin Athletics. I'm Brandon Spiegel.